Degenerates, dirtbags, market junkies, paper-handed lurkers, and degens who still think CPI stands for can't predict inflation, because I know sure as in hell that I do. Welcome back to the only show where we roast macro data like it's Thanksgiving dinner and break down options flow like it's insider gossip. It's Sunday. That means we're looking at the week ahead. And folks, it's a full buffet. We have inflation data, China US trade talks, Fed speeches, Tesla flying, and yes, some spicy earnings just to keep things fun and interesting, unlike your boring ass marriage. Let's decode it all fast, sharp, and just sarcastic enough to get you through another week of Wall Street shenanigans and BS. So, first up, we have the big bad boss of the macro calendar this week. We have CPI on Tuesday and PPI on Thursday. So, here's the setup. After months of Trump trade tantrums and the adorable 145% tariff spike, this is the first real CPI reading post-Liberation Day. We'll finally see if inflation is just vibes or actually eating at our tendies. Our expectations are for CPI year over year is 2.4%. Core CPI is going to come in at 2.8%. PPI year over year is looking at 2.5%, and core PPI is looking at 3.1%. Let's be real. If these numbers come in hot, Jerome Powell is going to sweat through his press conference suit. So watch out for that, because who doesn't love an old, sweaty man? If they come in cold, Wall Street's going to throw a party like it's 2009, however. The translation of this is hot CPI equals rate cuts get benched. A chilly CPI, everything will absolutely rally, and for no reason for that matter. Now let's go ahead and talk everybody's favorite topic, geopolitics. Yay! Or as we call it, will tariffs crash the market this week? Trump and the Treasury team are cozying up with China in Geneva currently. Yes, Geneva, the neutral place where bankers go to lie politely. He floated slashing tariffs on China from 145% to 80% because 80% sounds about right. That's an insane statement, by the way. Now, this could be a big swing catalyst. If China bites, the markets might run. If they laugh and walk away, well, buckle up and put your strap on or strap in, because it's going to get ugly. Also, the UK trade deal has been signed, sealed, and delivered like some divorce papers. Auto and steel tariffs are still in play, and US farmers are cautiously optimistic right now. Now, the Fed is back on their favorite hobby, watching the economy burn, but with binoculars. We've got 9 Fed speeches lined up this week, because why be silent when you can confuse the market in stereo, right? Powell, Jefferson, Kugler, basically all the main characters of the FOMC Avengers are speaking. The Fed's dilemma this week: inflation may rise due to tariffs, but job market is softening. And guess what? They can't fix both. So pick your poison, Jay. Cut rates and risk the price spikes, or hold rates and tank employment. It's basically monetary Jenga at this point. Now let's check with the unofficial meme king of the market, Elon's empire. Tesla's up nearly 15% in only 3 weeks. Now why? They beat earnings. Elon says he'll actually show up to work. Shocking. Trade optimism for potential China deals. And European sales, not so hot right now in Europe. It looks like they are not banging with the EV maker. Still, Tesla's flying and dragging the NASDAQ behind it like a chariot of stonks. Now for the side quest earnings. Here's your must-watch list. On Monday, we have Fox Corp, Chegg, Plug Power, and Rigetti. Tuesday, we have JD.com, Sea Limited, Under Armour, On Running, and New Holdings. Wednesday, we have Sony, Tencent, Cisco, and Jack in the Box. Yes, that is actually a public company. They're known more than just their dollar tacos. Thursday, we have Walmart, Alibaba, Deere, Applied Materials, and Take Two. GTA 6 leaks again, maybe. And Friday, we have housing starts, consumer sentiment, and flour foods. Because let's be honest, who doesn't eat bread? It always wins. Now, other things that could break the market this week: Bitcoin hovering at 102,000. Thanks Coinbase for scooping Deribit for 2.9 billion. Clearly, crypto's not dead. If Bitcoin breaks 105K, expect laser eyes to come back on X. Retail sales data is on Thursday. This will show us if the American consumer is still swiping their credit card like it's 0% APR forever. And the Flow Watch, unusual options actions in SPY, Tesla, and QQQ. We have block trades in Dell and Run, and we have dark pool buys hitting Broadcom and SGOV. Stay tuned for our midweek Flow breakdown episode as well. And that's your cheat sheet for the week. We have CPI drama, trade posturing, Fed confusion, Tesla dominance, and an earnings buffet. We're staring down a market that wants to break out or break down for that matter, like it's going through a midlife crisis. There's really no in between at this point. It's edge of your seat type stuff. Subscribe, hit the bell, and drop your boldest market take in the comments. Will CPI come in hot or cold? Are we going to get a rate cut in June? Yes or no? And is Tesla unstoppable, or is it just lucky? Let me know below. I'll be in the comments with memes, charts, and maybe a little market alpha. Follow me on Trades of Gains if you want the full package, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.